everyone, I'm Deanna Corby with Deanna Corby Dressage. I'm a dressage trainer, instructor, competition judge, and USDF bronze medalist. Thanks so much for joining me today, and if it is your first day here, be sure to look just below this video and you will see a red subscribe button. Click that button and you will be subscribed to my equestrian YouTube channel where I release new content every Tuesday and Thursday. This week I want to talk to you about a EWE neck. What is a EWE neck? A EWE neck is basically when the muscles on the underneath side of your horse's neck are more developed than the muscles on the top line, on the top of your horse's neck. So a EWE neck is undesirable in dressage because that might mean that your horse is not using his back. So if your horse's back is hollow and your horse's neck is very high and he's sort of jutting out his chest, he might be developing these muscles on the underneath side of his neck. So the reason that that's not desirable in dressage is because in dressage we're trying to get the horse's hind legs engaged and his back high and engaged, his abdominals engaged, and then his neck at the lower levels a little bit lower and relaxed and maneuverable, you know, supple and easy to bend and stuff like that. But if your horse is too busy sticking and bracing his back and sticking out his under neck muscles, that's all going to be harder to achieve. So some horses are more prone to having a EWE neck than other horses. Some horses like Friesians or saddlebreds, thoroughbreds, Arabians, stuff like that. It can depend on your horse's conformation, of course, on whether he's going to develop those muscles on the underneath part of his neck. You can train the horse to use his back and relax his neck and develop his top line more. It just kind of depends on how easy it is, depending on the horse's conformation. But if you've ever heard, if you've ever been in a dressage show or heard anyone talk about having like an upside down neck or a EWE neck, that's what that is in reference to. So even though my horse here is sleeping and he's really not demonstrating anything except how to relax, I do have a horse here on the farm, a young horse who is, I think he's a saddlebred Arabian cross. Oh, he's awake now. Good boy. I do have a young horse here that's a saddlebred Arabian cross, and he's just I think a year old, but his conformation lends him the desire to kind of travel with his back a little hollow and his neck very high, which is going to make it a little bit more challenging to progress through the levels in dressage. But I think he's going to go to the saddle seat world, and I think that is desirable for them, just not as desirable for us in the dressage world. So what we're going to do is we're going to head out and go visit that young guy, and I want to show you how he travels with his neck sticking out, the under neck kind of sticking out, and his neck very high and his back sort of low. He doesn't have any training at all, obviously, because he's 1 year old. So this is just kind of how he is naturally. So we'll head out to his pasture and I'll show you guys. able to see the difference in a EWE neck versus a horse who's using the other side of his neck, his top line, and how they travel through these pictures and the videos that I've shown you. Like I said, if your horse has that under neck sort of developing, it doesn't mean that you can't change it. You can, through stretching, through traveling, asking your horse to travel long and low, through riding your horse with a more engaged hind end and back, and so on. So if your horse has a EWE neck, it's okay. You can work on it, but I think knowing exactly what a EWE neck is first is very helpful. So I hope you guys were able to see that through this video. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to like this video, be sure and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!